welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Youth Net Talk and my name is Fatuma Hassan. Well, today we have another amazing topic of discussion and I'm joined by my three awesome guests who I'm going to let them introduce themselves in a very short while. So our topic today is what do you think is the main reason, or what do you think makes most people cheat in relationships? And I can't wait to talk about that because I know it's going to go down. Anyway,
my name is Dorcas Brown.
I'm Shem Papa.
I'm Anmaina.
So welcome guys, thank you for joining me today. And yeah, so as the topic suggests, what do you think makes most people cheat in relationships? And Shem, being the only gent, maybe you can tell us.
Should I talk now on the perspective of men or women, or should I just be general?
Give us all the perspectives that you want.
Okay, let me start with men. First thing, for a man to cheat on his girlfriend or his fiancé, the sole purpose is the fiancé.
Does it always have to be the fiancé?
Of course, I'm a man, and for a man to cheat, the reason behind it is the fiancé. The first thing, as a lady, when you get into relationship with a man, the first thing you ought to do is to massage that man's ego. And if you can't do so, automatically the man will get out to find another person who can massage his ego.
But then again, Shem, there are people who are normally massaged. Okay, if that is how you want to put it, people are given all the attention that they want and everything, but they still cheat. How can you justify that?
It depends with what you do to massage that man's ego. You know, sometimes some people say that the way to a man's heart is through the stomach.
Well,
so you go concentrate on the stomach and forget other important things. So you give the stomach, then after the stomach is full, he goes to use the energy you've given him through the stomach on another person who can do other things which you didn't do.
I'd like to come back to you, but first, Anne, can you tell us, do you agree with what Shem is actually saying? Before you tell us what do you think makes most people cheat, do you agree with what he's saying, that for a man to cheat, the lady is behind him cheating? Do you think it's right?
No.
Okay, tell us.
I don't think that is the problem. Some people will still cheat, even if you do everything to make them happy. They'll still go out.
Okay.
They have their own other reasons. That's why they cheat. Not because that you have done nothing. That's why they are cheating.
Yeah.
No, they'll still find another reason. Even if you do everything, they'll still find another reason to cheat. So I'm not agreeing with you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Brown, kindly tell us, why do you think most people cheat?
First of all,
Okay.
I wish that you give me the privilege to, try and talk on what my fellow colleagues have talked about.
Sure,
First of all, Shem has actually told us that mostly men will cheat in relationships because of their fiances.
Yes.
But then we're also looking at it on the other side, where women will also tell you the same thing. The reason why we cheat is because of the other part.
Yeah.
So that, first of all, will not even be a legit reason. Everyone is accountable for cheating. For the same reasons why men will cheat with their fiances, the same reason why female will do the same. And then Anne has actually said that people will cheat not because they are pushed into cheating, but because they love to cheat. And I would really like to agree with her in that people would, you'd actually find in marriages, or you talk to many people in marriages or relationships, that I will tell you that I will ensure that I keep my house clean, I keep my body will smell good, food will smell good, pussy will smell good. But then at the end of the day, this man will actually go out. So personally, I feel one does not have to not do something for them to get cheated on. It's about you as an individual. Where are your morals? Do you respect your relationship? Are you accountable to this relationship? If you do not want it, then go out and find another relationship. If you want it, there is no reason for you to cheat. You only cheat because you do not have self-moral dignity.
Okay, that's a good point. Shem, let's come back to you. Tell us the other perspective. Like, okay, let's first are you agreeing with what the ladies are saying? Because they're actually disagreeing with the fact that for a man to cheat, it's not the lady's fault. You know, people make decisions. By the end of it all, if you decide to cheat, then it's a decision that you made. You know, so you can't be pampered in everywhere and stuff, but you still cheat. So they actually are disagreeing with that point. And I'd like you to tell us if you agree with them and why, or if you're disagreeing with them, and then further you can tell us the other reasons, because you told us you'll give us some different perspectives. Can you go ahead?
In one way, I agree with them. In another way, I don't. Why?
Tell us.
You know, for somebody to cheat, as I said, I still stick to my point. But I don't say that all men who cheat because of their fiancés. But a bigger percentage of men who cheat because of their fiancés. 2, for somebody to cheat in a relationship, it goes back to the root cause of the relationship. Why did you get into that relationship?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Does it mean that the other one was not making sense?
It means that you are now.
But again, I also feel Swim is saying that you have to go back to the reason of forming that, or
Why?
Orchestrating that relationship.
Yeah.
But the question is, if both of these people did not want to go into a relationship, why get into it? When you agree to come together, it means you have agreed that you're coming together as woman and man to be in a relationship. But if you tell me the other reasons, then I don't see. Maybe that is now when we come in with friendly issues where I can give you a call and we can do these things behind closed doors and everything, and that is not a relationship.
Why am I talking about you get back to the root cause of the relationship? 1, I may come to seduce you. Maybe I've come seriously because I've fallen for you, I love you.
Yeah.
But for you, what makes you fall for me is my sense of fashion. Now when we get deep into the relationship, you come to find that there are other things that you need that I don't have.
Okay, guys. You actually saw like you're almost sleeping. Kindly tell us, have you ever been cheated on? Maybe. You've never like it doesn't. Okay, you have friends who've maybe you've had a story. What did they tell you? Maybe at the cause why they've been cheated on and stuff like that.
At the end of the day, these people who cheat, they'll still say the same answer. The answer rotates in the same point, that they cheated because of their fiancé. But the question is, why cheat? If you feel like your partner is not good enough, or maybe is boring you, why you should walk away and maybe date that person now you want to cheat with. So sometimes I feel like people cheat because they want to cheat.
Okay.
There is no reason for cheating.
Okay, so you just think it's just a decision that people make and
Yeah,
stuff.
they make that decision to cheat because if you want to, maybe you feel like I'm boring, then date someone else instead of cheating me.
Well,
So that's my point.
Okay, that's a good point. Well, guys, we're going to take a very short commercial break and then we'll be right back. Welcome back. If you just joined in, we were discussing about what do you think makes most people in relationships cheat, and Brown was to tell us her opinion. So, Brown, tell us. I was asking, have you ever cheated on someone?
Well, I may have.
Okay.
I may have cheated on someone before.
And for that reason, I'd like you to tell us what made you feel like, okay, you haven't been clear enough, and we respect that. And if you did cheat, what made you think of cheating, or what actually forced you into cheating?
Surely there is more to relationships than just having a partner. We need to have a partner that is understanding, that provides to us both financially, both sexually. There are so many things or factors you have to consider in a relationship. So where you do not get one, or one is not given in the right way, then there is need to actually talk about the same with the person. And if there are no adjustments made to the same, then we don't have an option but to find whatever it is from outside.
Okay, Chef, I want you to tell us the other. You said you have quite a number of reasons that might do it, lead people into cheating, and I want you to tell us the other factors. Yeah.
You know, again, for somebody to cheat, sometimes there's a time when you find that somebody's fiance starts claiming that my fiance is cheating. Maybe, you know, there are those people who, can I say, they are so social, so that such that the fiance feels like this person is cheating. Now the fiance keeps on insisting that you are cheating on me, but when the person tries to defend him or herself, the fiance still insists. Now this person finds it, if it is being imposed on me that I'm doing this and I'm not doing, then it's better I do it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, that can be a reason. And what do you think? Tell us. What do you think is maybe any other reason that you feel that makes people cheat? You know, we have friends who talk about these things. Maybe you have friends who have gone through it, and you did say that people cheat because they make a decision of cheating and stuff. But then sometimes maybe your friends told you otherwise. Is there anything you want to share?
Yeah, there are different reasons why people cheat. Yeah. Some people cheat because I've been having friends who have cheated before and we have interacted and talked about it. And this person is telling you, you know, my partner doesn't give me, doesn't support him, doesn't support her, sorry, financially.
Yeah.
And this lady feels like, I want this guy to support me financially, buy me clothes, maybe pay my rent, or maybe make me feel better. You know? And if the guy is not doing that, is not doing the same, this girl will go to look for maybe somewhere else where he will get the finances to do the same. And you still hear them say that if this guy is doing everything for me, I won't cheat. But at the same time, there are still people who will still cheat after the man has done everything.
Okay.
So people cheat with the different reasons.
Case, one in a
it's not a rare
million.
case. It's still one of the
One
cases.
in a million.
It's still one of the
Men
cases.
cheat because of
No, what
maybe
the
your
question
boyfriend,
is, the
not,
question is,
maybe
why
your
do
boyfriend.
people cheat? We're not looking
Yeah,
at
we're
what
not looking at
percentage. Look at,
individual.
have you ever had a scenario before where someone cheat because of money? So whether it's one man, whether it's two men, you're men thirsty, the same as all these females thirsty
That's what
out
I'm
here.
saying. It's ladies. It's ladies. In fact, not even more.
The question was
it
the
is
question
ladies
why most
who
why
cheat
most
because
why,
of financial
Guys.
support.
Guys,
was the
no.
question why most ladies cheat in relationships? Or is it
Can
why
I
people
talk?
cheat?
Okay, wait, you have to calm down. Okay, I'll address. Okay, you talk first.
Okay, I was saying, I'm saying people because it is both women and men.
Yeah.
We have men, young guys who are cheating and they are dating sugar
They have
mamas.
sponsors.
And you know why they have sponsors? Because they want money from these sponsors. And that doesn't mean this guy doesn't have a girlfriend. But he wants money. So that's why I say people.
In this case, it's
But
mostly
you can't
in
prove
Nairobi.
it statistically.
Wait.
No,
They're trying to
But you
get
can't prove it
right here.
statistically.
you know, if
Why
these
not?
things won't happen, then we'll not have this, you know, online sites for dating for men who want to date big women. They're there.
Why do men get now into big women? Because of your financial needs.
That's the
When you
same
get in a
thing. It's the
relationship,
same reason
you want to
why we
relax.
saw older men into
You know, you find a lady gets into the relationship, she's after financial support.
Okay.
You don't have that financial support, but you need somebody to satisfy your sexual needs. What do? You cannot keep up with these young ladies because you don't have the financial muscle. But there's somebody outside there who has that financial support, does not need any financial
Why
support
can't
from
you?
you,
Okay.
but is willing to satisfy your sexual needs. What do?
You're still heading the right direction. You're still going for money, right? I mean,
I'm not going for money. I'm
Why
going
are you
for the
going to that?
financial. I'm going for sexual
Okay, but at the same time,
sexual
money comes in.
satisfaction, simply because the right person for me is not ready to
At
be
the end of
with
the
me,
day, you are
simply
cheating.
because
So what's the
I'm not
problem here?
financially stable.
No, at the end of the day, you're all cheating. It doesn't matter what the reason is.
Okay,
As
guys.
long as you cheating. So stop defending yourself and saying that men don't cheat. They look for, sexual stability. No, boo boo. You stay in that relationship if you mean it. If at any case you go out, you're cheating.
Okay, fine, guys. We'll do that we'll talk about financial as a topic of its own next time because it seems to raise concerns on both ends, but we're still talking about cheating. And for that reason, I'd like actually you guys to give us your very, very final take. Tell us about what do you think makes most people cheat in relationships. Give us your final take.
Okay, my take on this issue of cheating. Cheating is a very crucial thing that is affecting a relationship, and not only young people, it's also affecting people who are in marriage, people who are even above 50 years, people who have been in marriage for so many years. So my take on this issue of cheating, I feel like it is not a good thing. And if you're there watching and you have ever been cheated on, I know you know the pain of being cheated. So if you feel like you're in a relationship and you have reached a point you feel like the partner is not good enough for you and you feel like you want to change, or maybe the relationship is toxic, then there's need for you to walk away. Because hatujashikanishwa na gulu, you can still walk away from that relationship and let someone else instead of hurting someone.
Cheating. Number one, before you get into a relationship, try and find everything about the person you are getting into a relationship with. Don't just get into a relationship with somebody whom you don't know everything about. Then at the end, you come to find that this is not the person you were thinking he is or she is. Then now you find it that the best thing is to get out and cheat. But at the same time, if the person you are with you think is not the person, it's better to speak to each other so that everybody gets the right read for him or her.
My last take on the whole cheating scenario, I'd really like to say that, or to remind everyone outside there, that cheating is not just a fantasy. Cheating happens, and if it happens that you are among the 5% of relationships where you are happy and you don't get to experience that your partner is actually doing these things, then be in that relationship. But for both women and for both men outside there, is no need to stay in a relationship where you are unhappy or you feel your partner is going behind your back. Talk about these issues where a common ground cannot be found, then just leave the person. There is no really such need or urgency to be in a toxic relationship.
Almost winding up the show, and it's about that time that we get to play our game. And today we're going to play Smash or Pass. We want to hear what our guests are going to say, and I'm going to start with you, Anne. You do know Tokon?
Yeah.
Smash or Pass?
Pass.
Oh my God, guys! She's saying pass. Like, who doesn't go to Smash Tokon? Okay, fine. Really, sis? Okay, fine. Okay, Shem.
Yes.
Super S. Smash or pass?
You will actually smash.
This is one of the reasons.
What is the problem? What is the problem?
This man go for anything.
Guys,
That's what we're saying. Men cheat. They cheat.
What?
They love you to screw anything, anywhere, anytime. They're just okay.
okay, fine. Brown. DJ Shitty. Smash or pass? Shitty, come on. Shitty. Okay, Brown.
By the way, you know this lady and Shitty, there's hybrid figure. There's hybrid figure between this lady and Shitty. Shitty has money. He wants finance. Shitty has money.
been Youth Network and I've been your host Fatuma Hassan. If you're new here, kindly subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment on the topic of discussion that you would like us to discuss next, and definitely we shall look into it. If you are always a viewer here, we appreciate it. Thank you, and give us a like, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.